Good morning. It's January the 3rd today, 2023 morning. Not having the best day, couple of days actually. Wasn't even too sure that I was gonna film today, but I decided, since I gave myself this project certain goals of filming every day, that I'll go ahead. I will continue the project. I'll decide later, depending on how this goes, if I'm going to post it. Knowing me, I probably will, but that's me. A couple of days ago, I'm guessing that I had an experience where I'm still spooked by it, and I can do whatever I can to try to shake it off, but I'm not doing so good shaking it off. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm just mulling things over, I had the experience of being with someone who had just lost use of their body. They are now bedbound and they are losing their mental faculties. It was like coming face to face with me in not too sure how long. I really hope long. But the way things are going, that long is actually kind of short. That's the way I see it. I'm sorry. At least I can't shake it off that it was like a great leap forward for me. I've been anticipating mentally, psychologically, if that's possible, for the next step, which is the wheelchair. But being in this environment just is like, how long will the wheelchair be, and all the drama that entails, and how soon will I be bedbound? I don't know. It's, again, seriously, I'm not depressed by it. I'm not anxious by it. I'm kind of scared by it, if that's probably a little bit more honest. Scared in that, yeah, it's a fact of life. Don't get me wrong. I will, as my whole life dictated to me so far, and will carry me through to whatever consequences and environment that I will eventually be living through, I'll manage. So it's not scared as in, oh my God, like restless nights. It's not a restless night scared, I guess, might be one way to put it. It's just more of there's something about seeing it in real life that brought it really close and home to me, and it just threw me off. I'm really thrown off. I'm okay. Sorry if I'm coming across that I'm depressive, because I'm trying not to be depressed, because I'm actually not depressed by it. I'm just sort of, it was shocking. Even though I knew it was coming, the person who I was visited, I knew that was coming. I knew it was a fact of life, if that's one way to put it. So it's not, oh my God, it's just more of a wow. And then I just saw myself in said environment, and it was just, I already said shocking, so the shock hasn't worn off yet. Okay, there you go. I have yet to adjust to me there. A very good friend of mine gave me a suggestion for a movie to watch to pick me up out of my funk, and thank you. I did start watching it, and then I had some health situation that just sort of, okay, I'll just pause this and we'll get back to it later kind of thing. And it's a comedy. I will actually get into I'll give it a review. Just not now. I'm only halfway through it, and I'm having trouble getting back into it since this funk has set in. Originally, the movie did shake off the funk, which was great. And then, like I said, I had a little bit of a health, not an emergency, but just a situation. And that sort of threw me off. The one thing about me, my condition, I think, I'm sorry if I'm going on and on and on and repeating myself. I'm not trying to. And if I do repeat myself, at least I hope I do it in a different way, so it's not too monotonous. It's not too been there, done that situation. The way it works with me is, unfortunately, the rest I need, and then I psych myself up, and then I do either chores or errands or whatever I need to do to get through the day. And then the recovery kicks in or sets in. And that sometimes is a couple of hours, very rarely, but sometimes, and sometimes it's a couple of days, and other times, as I've even shown you guys, it's a couple of weeks. I'm still going through what I was going through with my backside. That's still, if you notice my posture, well, when you see me stumping and moving a bit more, you'll know that, it's over. But no, it's not over. It is still a thing. It's just not as intense, and that's a good thing. But I do have things to do, errands to do today to get me through the day, the week, whatever. So I will be doing that. That's one of the reasons I decided to I was going to say to film, but actually I always film in the morning because that is my best time, my most, I was going to say alert, but clarity of mind. Yeah, it's in the morning. I can mull things over and I can express myself a lot better having just rested myself, thought over what I was going to say, the subject I want to cover. And there you go. That's it. I have, on some occasions, I've given you before and afters. You see me, how my day starts, and you see me, the one I did in particular just recently, 6 hours later. It's my way of documenting what I'm going through. Why I'm documenting it, actually, I don't really know, other than the other people who I've seen similar channels. They don't bring me to their channel. They don't bring what I've got to give. Whatever that is, it's my story. That's basically what it comes down to. So anyways, thank you very much to my friend who sent me the movie. She actually sent me a couple of movies. So I've got, they're in the must-see column, whatever. I am getting to it. I just, especially with this comedy, like I did try, like I said, I saw half of it, and I did try to get into it. And at that point, after the medical situation, I just couldn't re-engage. So I'm just waiting for this, and I know myself, this funk will lift, but it needs to play itself out. So I'm just hoping that, who knows, maybe I'll exhaust myself on errands today and that might get rid of it. Or it could bring it down a couple of notches. Not looking forward to that and hoping it won't be that. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this morning. I hope everyone has a good rest of the day. Take care.